Hello guys, this is Thomas Arts. I'm out in the countryside. Particularly, I'm in a little hut where you can watch the birds. And no, I'm not a professional bird watcher. I professionally watch entrepreneurs in their daily activity and make them aware what is the one thing that increases your profits by up to 20% in 8 to 12 weeks. What? Yes, it's possible. Not always. Only when I see there is a fit. So it's a little bit like this bird watching. You need to sit here and watch and observe, and all of a sudden you realize, hang on, there is something that has momentum. A company that is turning over 500,000 to 1.5 million euros, dollars. There's momentum. There is, interesting, there is a one man show, one woman show, one person running the show. So they are snowed under. They are completely involved in the daily business and scratching their head. How did they come from 0 to 1 million? How can they get from 1 million to maybe 5 million? And then they try different new things. And then they don't work, those things. And then frustration kicks in. Whilst the whole company needs to be still maintained, everything needs to be looked after. So what I'm saying is people are actually completely blinded by their business in running their own company. And sometimes it needs this view from above. You know, this little thing here, basically you can see 10 meters high. You have a bench, you watch the birds for the right moment, and then you take a shot, and then that shot is framed. And that's the diagnosis that I do with companies. If someone is open, I can do a diagnosis. We look at all the assets that you have, we look at all the components, and then we look at the numbers. If you have numbers, if you're monitoring your business and you are a guy that likes KPIs, key performance indicators, that's another good sign that we could have a fit that I could basically help you. And then we identify the one thing, after thorough diagnosis, the one thing that will really make the big difference. And that one thing is based on historical data in the past. This is not guesswork. So if you're open-minded and want a strategy call, some birds just landed. Interesting. If you want a strategy call, reach out. If you want to. That doesn't mean that we will have the free strategy call. Free strategy call is no sales pitch. It's a diagnosis on where you are, where you want to be. What are the assets that you are working with in your company? What are the numbers? And then there's this decision whether we go for it or not. But that's then chapter 2. Chapter 1 is just free strategy call. You will walk away with insights, with realizations, that you don't see the forest for the trees, that small things can make the big difference, and so you have a benefit regardless of the outcome of the strategy call. You might become a client of mine. That's an invitation. It's not a sales pitch at the end. It's very simple. When I can say to you, I'm 100% certain that I can help you to reach that profit growth in this 8 to 12 weeks, then I will tell you exactly that. And I will ask you, do you have any more questions for me? And then we go through your questions. And it may be a combined journey in the future with you cycle after cycle jumping from this level to higher and higher level of profitability, more effectiveness, more efficiency. Some people don't even know what the difference is of those two words. I'll explain it to you. See you later. Bye-bye.